What's going on, Three of a Kind gang? Today is a cool day. They're always cool days. We're going to be back here on the scrambler. I have a headlight for it, and I'm building a wiring harness. Not my favorite thing. However, right now we're going to do something a little more fun than that, because wiring harness is not fun. We got the loop in, okay? You know, obviously, where I cut the frame originally a couple years back when I first started thinking about this project is not going to work, guys. Also, how awesome that this is the right size. Got that bad boy off Amazon. Told you, Amazon parts. I'll link the description. But anyway, that looks absolutely horrendous. So, I've got my seat loose here. What I want to do is stick it up so it's a little closer to here, like this. Okay, so, right away what I noticed. I'm probably gonna, I've been wanting to get this ground off anyway right here. I was worried about the strength and structure here. That's why I left it here, because of this weld. But I think this is probably strong enough. And what I'll do is I'll get a shop to put a bar across here to kind of close that up. And that'll also strengthen that up and give me somewhere to hang my license plate. And so yeah, so the coolest thing I think about this too is that this right here, if we stop just about there, I mean, it fits the seat almost perfect. In fact, I can snug it up just a bit, like this. And now it's like almost identical. So I think we found our spot. It's going to support the seat really, really well. And it's going to, I think it's going to be just a perfect length so it doesn't look crazy. Man, it's going to really make the look of this bike awesome. And before I take this seat off, I wanted to show you guys. So, there's these brackets here that came with the seat. And when this is actually at the height it's going to be, so we'll take this out. These brackets sit about like that. You see the gap? So I got these little cotter pin, like, universal deals here. The plan is to put a bracket from here to there. And then when you need to take the seat off, you just pop the two cotter pins, pull the two screws, which I'll put wing nuts on in the front. And that's going to be the best way, I think, to hold this seat together. So, just wanted to run that by you guys and see what you thought. Now, guys, when you're going to use a Sawzall, it's a pretty dang popular opinion to put some hearing protection and something over your ojos there, you know? Seeing is kind of important. So, let's get to it. Just kidding. Terrified. I'd say not bad. It's actually not bad. Pretty good cut. I like it. Alright, so here's what we're left with. After I made the bold move to go ahead and cut the rest of that off. And I'm super stoked. Guys, I'm so stoked about this idea. And I'm very excited about how this turned out. And then when this gets grinded flat and there's a plate across there, it should get a lot of strength. And just go right up underneath there. So, where's the thing? Oh, it fell. It's my favorite. Okay. So. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. That's cool. So, let's try something here. These pieces came with that as, guess, like a dowel to hold it together for test fitting, but it doesn't quite fit in the ID of this frame. So we're going to get the Dremel, ream it out a little bit, see if we can't get it going. Stuck. That was dumb. Dumb move alert. live hammer action with a long bolt. Right out. Alright guys, so I don't have it perfectly even. I didn't grind it or anything, so the bar is crooked, but pretty darn cool, man. Let's pull this off. My great mounting holes I did, a little scratching, that's alright. You'll have that on the big jobs. But you see, the loop is pretty much looping. Just need to grind this down to match this one. Sorry, focus. Grind this down to match this one, and it'll be great. So let's do that. Definitely using a small arsenal of power tools today. So I'm gonna be really careful, try to get these nice and flat, and see what we end up with. Alright, my new edges here. A little straighter. See how it looks here. Well guys, after a good bit of grinding and going back and refitting, it's pretty close. It ain't perfect, but it's close. But that's it. I think that's, at least the gist of what we're trying to do here. Seat off. See, and the welder can probably get it a little more flush and perfect, but I'm excited, guys. That looks great. So that's another rendition, guys. That's gonna be it for today. So be cool and do something to change the world. Peace.